My name is Antonich, and this is my persuasive speech on stem cell research. Stem cells are a truly remarkable finding due to the fact that they have the potential to develop into many different types of cells in the body during early life and growth. In addition, they serve as a type of internal repair system in many different types of tissues because they can divide essentially without limit as long as the person or animal is still alive. Stem cells are distinguished from other types of cells by two important characteristics. First, they are unspecialized cells capable of renewing themselves through cell division, sometimes even after long periods of inactivity. Second, under certain physiologic or experimental conditions, they can be induced to become tissue or organ-specific cells with special functions. In some organs, such as the gut and bone marrow, stem cells regularly divide to repair and replace worn out or damaged tissues. In other organs, however, such as the pancreas and heart, stem cells only divide under special conditions. Just like with many great medical advancements, nothing is ever as easy as it sounds, and there is a big price to pay for these specialized cells. Scientists started working with stem cells around 30 years ago in 1981. The first cells were found by deriving embryonic stem cells from early mouse embryos. In 1998, they found a method to derive human embryonic stem cells for making the advancement a much greater and useful one. With these two findings, we now have the potential to use these cells on both humans and animals for injury repair. The controversy, however, over stem cell research comes from where the cells are being derived. Stem cells are derived from what many people see as a human life. An embryo is the earliest stage of development, so it is seen as a potentially unborn life, causing many problems because it basically comes down to taking a life for a life. I completely agree with people who feel this way because to take what could potentially be a perfectly healthy life to make a person's better or just for simple research does not make any sense in my opinion. Stem cells, when derived this way, can be oftentimes related in people's minds to abortions. The argument with it being related to abortions, though, is that if someone is going to have an abortion anyway, why not put the embryo to good use and derive stem cells from it? In this particular argument, I feel that the embryo should be put to good use rather than letting something go to waste. It's a fine line, in my opinion, on the topic of embryonic stem cell research because when I first started looking into the topic, I thought that you basically traded an embryo that could be a perfectly healthy life for stem cells to be used in either research or improving someone's already injured life. Once I got deeper into the topic, though, this question of abortions really opened my eyes. I don't see why we shouldn't put something to good use if the life, if it is intended to have, will be taken away before it even starts. To make things clearer, I feel we should only do this type of stem cell research if the embryo is going to be wasted due to choice, not just because it is seen as an unborn at this point in development. Right now I'll pass out a simple flowchart to you guys that'll basically outline the other type of stem cell research I'm going to talk about. Okay, so today's scientists have come up with a way that I feel is the best way and least controversial way to derive stem cells for research and human well-being. A huge breakthrough in recent years has made stem cells available through adult bone marrow in many different organs of the body, including the brain, blood vessels, teeth, muscles, skin, heart, and liver. These types of tissues may seem very complex, but I believe with some more research we can make them easier to use. The problem with these stem cells is that they are very limited in quantities in certain areas of the body, and once taken, their ability to divide is limited. The concept of both types of stem cell research are still very new, and with science being science, some things still need to be figured out before human use. The concepts of both types of stem cell research are still very new, and the bigger the dose of stem cells, the more readily they will divide and repair with specific areas. With bigger doses, the chance of tumors increases dramatically, and over 20% of rats that were tested with stem cells died from tumor-related problems after the transplant occurred. Here I have a picture of what one of the rats looked like with the tumor. As part of the 20%, as you can see, huge tumor formed on the back after the transplant was done. I'll pass that around. Okay, so in conclusion, I feel that the basis of stem cell research is a relatively new topic that still has many years before it can be fully trusted for use on humans. I would really like science to start leaning more towards taking tissue from older humans that can donate willingly and without harm to their own bodies. It is unfair for something that has perfect potential to grow into a thriving human being to be taken away for scientific research and studies when we have now found other ways of getting the same types of cells. I am excited to see what the future brings for this remarkable advancement in human well-being, as long as lives are saved and not lost in the process. Thank you.